Welcome back to NTV's Good Life. Carol's in the kitchen. We're making another spectacular recipe brought to you by
friend Debbie.
And we still don't know Debbie's last name.
Debbie is our viewer, wherever you are. She's watching right now. So today, Debbie, we're going to make your crock pot ranch chicken tacos. And I also thought you could use this as nachos. So I have the recipe labeled crock pot. Well, maybe not on the, oh, did I do?
Tacos or nachos.
Nachos. So there you go. You want to read it?
Yes,
okay.
Go ahead.
3 or 4 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And I think I got more than that. And then we also have a package of your ranch seasoning mix.
Check.
Package of low sodium taco seasoning.
Check.
The low sodium?
Yeah, you did. I'm impressed.
And then 2 cups of low sodium chicken broth. And then you're going to top all of this with your lettuce, your salsa, sour cream, whatever else you like putting on tacos or nachos. I should have got some, what else can you put on?
Black olives?
I would do that, but my family would gag. And then in the crock pot, what we're going to do is we're going to put our chicken breasts in the crock pot.
Okay, thank you.
Check. And then, Ronnie, what you're going to do is mix together our taco seasoning, our ranch seasoning, and our chicken broth. And then we're going to pour that over our chicken breasts in the crock pot.
Okay.
Ting, ting, ting. We're going to cook it on low for 4 to 6 hours, and we're going to shred the chicken with a fork, and then we're going to let it soak up all of that chicken broth. And then you're going to serve this either on taco shells or, I thought making nachos and putting it on top of nachos. Or the other thing I bought were the super soft tacos, because that would be kind of like a chicken burrito or chicken.
Yeah, but you can make, okay, so if you're watching your carbohydrates, you can buy the low carb, no carb.
I didn't see those.
They're like small. You cut them up and then you put them in your air fryer and make chips out of them. So you can, because this is like, if you're watching your carbs, Carol, this is not that you are, but this is a good low carb recipe. Okay, so what am I supposed to do?
And also, Debbie told us just 2 of those tacos equals 231 calories from Weight Watchers. So great recipe.
Debbie, why don't you, Debbie,
you know it.
The next set of recipes you send in, you're going to have to at least make one of them.
I know. I hope she's going to send us some more, because we only have, I think we have 1 or 2 more.
Okay, so what did you say I was doing?
So you're going to mix,
tension.
You get to open that and 2 cups of the chicken broth.
Okay.
So it'll probably take a couple of minutes to find our measuring cup, because I forgot to bring one. So we'll use up a little time that way.
This would be good for the big game if you're looking for a...
Yes, actually, like a nacho thingy or a taco thing.
I'm trying to figure out what we're bringing. I think Dee'll probably make jalapeno poppers.
He's good at jalapeno
Yeah, because he freezes his the whole packet.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with 2 cups of.
And for the chicken, I'm going to actually, because this makes it easier to shred, and it'll probably, I'm just going to kind of fillet the chicken breast open.
Fillet.
Yes. Because when you go to shred it, it just makes it that much easier to shred instead of trying to shred the whole chicken breast. But if it's going to be on low, or I think I might just put it on warm since I'm here at work, I might start it on warm. And then by the time I get home, then it will be ready. Because if I do it now, it'll probably burn to a crisp. I did that. I told Ronnie, I did that with that meatball bubble up recipe.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good. But because you said the last 15 minutes, you take the tinfoil off and put some cheese on and just let it, get cooked. Well, I did that, but then I got on the phone.
Well, you're a busy woman. You've got a lot going on.
I was talking with my mom's friend back in Michigan.
Oh, nice.
And Janet talks for a long time. Well, we had a lot to talk about. But we chatted for a half hour, not 15 minutes. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot what's in the oven. And it was kind of crispy.
I'm not a big talker on the phoner, I guess.
And I thought to myself, no, I'll remember I have this in the oven, but once I started chatting, I didn't remember. So I'm just cutting off some of the fat off the chicken.
This smells really good. Of course, I love taco seasoning. Tacos is like, I could eat tacos or taco meat or anything like with this flavor 4 nights a week.
And
easy.
With ranch, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So let's finish this recipe up. Let's take a quick break and come back and finish this recipe up with Carol. Don't go anywhere. Holdridge, you're looking good.
Yeah,
You're looking good,
hello,
Holdridge.
Holdridge friends.
And this is looking good.
Yes, because you're doing a dandy job.
Thank
whisking
you.
That.
After we found the whisk.
Well, we started because that's we thought was the only whisk that we
Yeah,
had.
and it works. Just saying.
What do you use? What? Someone tell us what a small whisk like that is used for.
Well, I'm gonna
besides
go.
what
I'm
Crock
gonna
is
go
doing.
with maybe a mixed drink, maybe
Could be
a beverage.
Yeah, maybe
A
we
beverage.
should use this one.
No, it's fine, Carol.
Okay.
We're good.
Let
Yeah,
me get
but
this and we
then
can scrape- and then our friend John.
Hawkeye is what we call him.
Yeah, we get all this.
Well, yeah, you gotta get all the goodie.
seasoning. Yeah. And
I see
then
what you're
look what John found in our kitchen.
Boom, boom. Ain't it great
Our
to be
friend John found the
crazy?
real thing. There we go. He found Ronnie and I were like, oh my gosh, where did you find that real? We have a real whisk.
Oh, is that
And
better,
so,
Carol?
yeah, so get all this. So thank you, John.
Yes, thank you
We'll use this
for
next
taking
time.
care of us. 'Cause
Yes.
somebody needs to. Ooh,
So we are making crock pot ranch chicken tacos or nachos. So I split the chicken breasts in half just because it'll be easier to shred once you go and shred those. And then Ronnie mixed up
ranch seasoning and low sodium taco mix.
with,
2 cups of reduced sodium chicken broth.
yeah, and that's all you need. And then all that plus stuff is what you're going to put on top of it
Okay.
after all this is done. So we're going to pour these yummy,
Ever so, say it,
ever
Carol.
so slightly, yummy. Oh, that does look good. It smells good. And we're just going to pour that over there, and voila. That's going to soak in there, and that's going to cook for 4 to 6 hours on low. And I might just put it on warm because I'll be here at the station.
Well, if you're like me, your warm is low. I mean, it's
Yeah,
my low is
Yeah.
but I love my crock pots.
Yes.
My favorite crock pot, the lid doesn't stay on. It's the little square one, and it's the one I make my chicken enchilada,
Yeah.
my Judy Turner dip.
So yeah, so that's just going to soak in there. You know, the other topping that I thought, and I'll probably get them on the way home, is get little cherry tomatoes. You can use that and put that on top if you like tomatoes on your, no, on your tacos. No,
That's what your salsa is for.
That's
your,
right. That's right. So we're gonna cover that up, and I do have a
Okay.
lid. So I gotta put it in the crock. Well, here.
Now,
here.
did
I don't know where.
you said this was for tacos, but you're making it into nachos?
I think I'm gonna make it into nachos and just get, put the nachos, get on I have like a nacho plate thingy. And then I will, should I bake those in the oven for a little bit? The nachos?
Yeah, I would, or put them on a broiler for like a couple minutes. Go
Oh.
stick it in there, and
Should I spray anything on them? Or just let them cook a little bit?
what are you talking about?
The nachos, the chips.
The chips.
Those chips.
Are you gonna stack everything, stick them in there so the cheese melts?
Oh, well, that's what I
Do you
think.
have
I for-
cheese?
No, but we need cheese. That's right. I forgot the cheese. The cheese is at home. Yes. So I'll put that. Well, this will already be done.
Yeah. So you spread.
Spread that on top of that, and then put it in the oven.
I would
Just
make it more
I have a
difficult.
struggle bus.
Make it more
I know,
difficult. So
Debbie,
when
I
you
know,
when
just-
you have so you're sitting down to watch your Michigan State Spartans play football,
Sunday.
basketball, baseball, whatever.
Yes.
Do you eat some? I mean, because like when
No, I
the
get too
Huskers
nervous.
play,
I'm too nervous.
it's really
Yeah. I am
okay.
too nervous to eat.
Because like when Riders Colts play, he doesn't eat till halftime, and
Yeah.
if they're losing big time, he'll eat because he's just mad.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what I do, or I go and do laundry at halftime if they're losing.
Really?
But I think what I'll do is, you're right, I think I'll just spread those out on the tray, and then I'll top it with this, put some cheese on it, and then put it in the oven, just in the broiler and
Yeah.
grill.
Just not very long, because
Because it'll all go poof.
yeah. But that's yeah.
So there you have it.
And you can top it with anything that
Top it
is
with this,
taco
with
or
your
no.
sour cream.
Great recipe, and thank you, Deb. And if you have a
yeah.
recipe,
Send it to us.
keep them coming. Shelly, Debbie.
Handwritten recipes.
Yeah, Janet Strong had a recipe she sent, and we need to make
Yeah.
sometime too. So
Yep. So this is going to be good.
yeah.
Can't wait.
What time supper?
Well, if you stay around here, it'll be ready probably around 4 in the afternoon.
Awesome.
So you never know.
All right.
There you go.
Thanks, Carol.
You're welcome.
We're coming back with more right after this. Friends, don't go anywhere.